Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, let's get one of the UAE Fountain Empire. Now, there is some little exclaves of Oman, but, like, just like, Oman has some exclaves inside UAE, which, well, okay. Bombardiro crocodile. There we go. Boom. Wait, no, not like that. Boom. There we go. Hold on, let me just. Boom, boom. Let me just close this out. So we're gonna go back to it. And then we need to, like, go back here. Boom, boom, beanie. Boom, boom, beanie, goosini. Sorry. Oh, wait, that doesn't happen again. Boom, boom, beanie, goosini. Alright. For some reason, AE is the initials, but I don't get it. Anyway, Peace Treaty. Oman gets fully annexed into United Arab Emirates. Yeet. Now, where do they go from here? Well, they want to go to Yemen. Bombardil, crocodile. And Yemen is gone. Yeet. 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 Alright. Bombardil, crocodile. Bombardil, crocodile. Alright. Alright, UAE has all of this. But they kind of want some more land from Saudi Arabia. Specifically, this land right here. They kind of want this land here. Or maybe all of it. And with this, we got through here. They get cut off from this area. Also invade into here. They will get all of this area. And boom. Also get Qatar, Bahrain, and Kuwait. All of these guys, these, and boom. Yeah, they're getting super strong. It's kind of like the Qatari Empire, but different. Let's look at a peace treaty. Peace treaty, yes. For annexation of all these countries here. Into the United Arab Empire. Yeah, I really am not that clever with names. Alright. Now they're actually going to look to the north of it, because I think they want to take out the Turks. They're going to take out the Turks as soon as I'm done with the peace treaty, the coloring of these guys. Bombardiro, crocodile. Wait, this looks nice, but we're not doing that. Bombardiro, crocodile, whoa. Alright. The United Arab Empire has a lot of land, but they could use some more land. They could probably get. They're gonna send an ultimatum over to Sudan, Eritrea, and Djibouti, and also Somalia and Ethiopia and Kenya and South Sudan, demanding annexation right before they just invade Egypt. Of course, they want the Suez Canal. Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Boom. What? Dang it! Oh, still there. Bumbobini Gusini. I don't know. What? No, no, no. Bumbobini Gusini. Oh my god. Ugh. And most of the countries will accept the ultimatum. Also, Uganda will join them. So we actually see almost every country accept the ultimatum. Except for Eritrea and Ethiopia. So with that, let's just hold on. Let me just yes. Uh, so now we see that Eritrea and Ethiopia will just get invaded, and Addis Ababa will be captured. Now Eritrea is getting invaded. And we see that all of this will be folded over and fully annexed into the United Arab Empire. And alright. Boom. Alright, let's look at the Muslim world, or the map of the Islamic world. Islamic world. So I'm just looking at the Islamic countries. Islamic countries. So there's 48. So let's look at this. So, we actually see all of the countries here actually that have most they have most of the Muslim world. Who is the highest number of Muslims? Morocco has the highest number of Muslims. That's interesting. So, they have almost the entirety of the Middle East. They're probably going to go up to Turkey. They're going to say, will you join us in our Islamic Empire? Turkey will say yes. Turkey joins the Islamic Empire. But also, Georgia and Armenia and Azerbaijan join. Which is pretty weird because Georgia and Armenia are Islamic, but. And, everything is working out. But, every country that's in this empire hates Christianity. But, well, I guess they're trying to unite the Muslim world. Wait, hold on. Let's look at the Americas. Is there any Muslim in the Americas? No. Alright. Well, they're gonna go to conquest and ask every Muslim nation to join them. Well, so we have Chad here. Why is... So, they're gonna ask, all of these nations over here to join them, which we see them we see that these guys comply, but they're not even Islamic, so I don't know why they're even in this. And also, these guys will join. Nigeria will also join because they are Muslim. They have Muslims. And also, yeah. Chad will join. All of these guys will join. Even though most of these guys aren't Islamic, but who cares about this? They're an empire. So this empire is going to have most of the Islamic world under control. Their goal is to eliminate Christianity as a whole. So, wait, Senegal? Gambia. Okay. Well, that's interesting. But most of these countries that hate each other will not join. Which is these guys over here. But wait, let's go over here towards this area. We have countries that have a Muslim majority in Asia, in Oceania, basically in Southeast Asia, which are these guys over here, which will join the Union of United Arab Empire. United Arab Empire. Now, they are Arab, which is Islam. The Arab world is Islamic. Not that the UAE is even Islamic, but it's their empire. But we also see these Central Asian nations join this, which are all of these guys, which are kind of disconnected from one another. Who cares about this water here? I don't care. No more water, yes. So yeah, all these Central Asian nations will join. Even Bangladesh will join. All that's left is Pakistan and Iran in this area. But we see an invasion happening. Well, actually, I need to do this map here. So we have let's go all the way down here. So I'm actually gonna hold this. Alright. So we have the car. We have car. Wait, let's go down from Z. Let's go all the way down from the alphabet. Wait. What? Alright. So, we have car. Alright, let's just code them in. Wait, let's get Bangladesh in on this. Alright, let's get all of... I'm actually gonna do this. This empire is gonna be very large because... Alright, Azerbaijan... Armenia... For whatever reason... Let's see, we have... all of... Let's get Georgia in here. Georgia. Turkey. Don't forget about Afghanistan. So the Islamic Empire is actually pretty strong here. Libya. Boom. Chad. Central African. No! Central African Republic. I'm pretty sure there is Gabon. So we need to go down to G. Go over here. Ha. Okay, oh, right here. Gabon. Equatorial Guinea. Alright. Wait, Guinea-Bissau, I'm pretty sure is in here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there's a lot of countries in this. Pretty sure Guinea is there. Also the Gambia. Boom. Wait, let's look over here. Alright. Alright, this empire is very large, so... Wait, Brunei. We stopped at the G's, so... Also, Israel. Wait, we don't need Tower in them. Alright, let's see. Okay, wait, no, Gabon is not in this. Wait. What am I thinking? That was Cameroon. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Hold on. GA. Let's go back to the G's. Alright, Gambia. Guinea-Bissau. Guinea. We need Cameroon. Alright, there we go. Now... Nigeria. Alright. Just looking for Equatorial Guinea. Where is Equatorial Guinea on this thing? Wait, no, not Equatorial Guinea. What am I talking about? Alright. Wait, Nigeria didn't join. What am I talking about? Alright. Alright, Burkina Faso. Wait, we need... This is how we're gonna find them all. Alright. So, we need Senegal. Sierra Leone. Alright, got those guys. Let's see here. Alright, let's go up to the L's. Because we kind of forgot some guys here. Liberia. Alright. Burkina Faso. Here we go. Yes. Wait, who is this? ML. Yeah, that's... Who is ML? Who has ML? Mali, whatever. We have the Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire. Alright. Benin. Togo. And Ghana. Alright. Then we need Singapore. Boom. We need Malaysia. We also need Indonesia. Alright, now let's get all the Central Asian nations. So, Uzbekistan. This is definitely the largest empire yet. Alright, and then we get Turkmenistan, yes. Tajikistan, yes. Kazakhstan, yeet. Kyrgyzstan. Alright, now let's look at this. Wait, we forgot. Brunei. Boom. Alright. So we have a war breaking out between these guys, right? And also these guys. Alright. So we see all these guys enter into Iran from the east. We see these guys enter into Iran from the, well, this is the west, this is the east. While also going in from the north. All of the coast gets captured, Tehran gets captured. And we'll see them surrender over to the United Arab Empire. Pakistan will be invaded by by the Central Asians. No, not India, but Pakistan will be invaded by the Central Asians in the empire. They will fold over to them. Now all that's left is Africa, where they first go into Tunisia, take them with relative ease. And then they enter into Nigeria, which they will take their capital with relative ease. Then they'll enter into Mauritania. They'll enter into the Western Sahara, who will actually just let them in. Then they will go into Morocco. They take them with relative ease. And then they will go into Mali. They link up with Nigeria here. And then they will get rid of Mali from the map for now. All that's left of this war is Algeria. Troops from over here will enter into this area and capture Algiers, which is their capital, and with that, they are beginning to fall. And then the base 3D, we see full annexation of all these countries. Alright. Wow. So all of Northern Africa will be controlled by the United Arab Empire. See, instead of Emirates, we're saying the Empire. So this is definitely the strongest one. Now let's get these guys over here. And there we go. Now there's still countries blocking it from reaching all of its land. But first, let me just color in all the countries here. We'll begin already. Are you ready? First, we'll start off in the D section. Boom. What the? Hello? Yes, there we go. Alright, now let's go over here. Alright, over here. Boom. Alright, now... Mali. Mauritania. Wait, Morocco. Nigeria. Boom. Said boom. Tunisia. Yeet. Pakistan. Yeet. Boom. And Iran. Yeet. Big empire. Now, let's see where this empire will go next. Well, they kind of have only just a bit more here. They still have the Balkans to get into. They still have Bosnia and Albania to get, which now we see, which they actually joined the empire. So we need to get all the way up here again. Boom. And boom. So now it's still kind of disconnected from itself here. Still has some parts of the Balkans to get to. Still needs to go over here to link up here. So we'll see them going over here. So we actually see Nepal and Bhutan join their empire, the empire here. So Bhutan, what's that? Bhutan. Also, the Maldives and Sri Lanka will join this. So and then Nepal. So yeah, we see some countries joining this. So we actually see, so when I said Nepal, when Bhutan and Sri Lanka and the Maldives will join, that's because they're going to go to war with India. So the troops will go over here and take these guys over. They'll go over here, capture this very weak part of India that's not really good. Then over here, they'll enter into Kashmir and start going down over here. Also, they'll go from here over to here. They'll be able to capture all of this area. They'll begin to enter over here and from right here. Which is, now this is a three-front war. They will go up and meet up with these guys. Then they'll invade over here to connect this up. They'll link over here. And now India is going to fall to the United Arab Empire. Even though some of these aren't Arab, but they are still going to be in part of them. So India will get fully annexed into the United Arab Empire. Boom, boom. It's a shame that they have to go like this. I was really hoping they would have joined anyway. But nope, they didn't even join, like, at all. Should have just joined when you had the chance, India. This might have not happened. But, yeah, we see them connect up over to Bangladesh. Now we have just a bit more land They just want all of this now. Which, they declare war on Myanmar. And also they go into Thailand. Which they'll also just take the entire thing of Myanmar. Myanmar will capitulate to them, and then the same thing with Thailand. All that's left is Indochina. They make an invasion into Cambodia, then into Laos. And all that's left is Vietnam, who will do guerrilla warfare, but that won't work against the United Arab Empire. And Vietnam will fall over to them. We can see the peace treaty now. And in the peace treaty, we see full annexation of all the countries around them. So this empire is kind of big. Wait, I forgot about this. Hold on. Boom. Bandito crocodile. The Philippines will also join the empire. For whatever reason, I get... Bro! I don't know why, but they joined it anyway. Now we still have some other countries that they want to invade. They want to invade into the Europe, specifically into the Balkans. So let's see this. So we see them invade into Bulgaria, and then into Northern Macedonia, and then to Greece. Then they will begin to invade these guys over here. And we see Romania and Moldova capitulate over to these guys. We can look at this peace treaty for this empire. And in the peace treaty, we see full annexation of all the countries. Also, Hungary, for some reason, is annexed. For whatever reason, I don't know why. So now they kind of have some more options. Do they go retake the Iberian Peninsula and put Islam inside of Europe yet again? Who knows? But let's just get all the countries that I just said. So we'll start with... Let's actually start from here. So Kosovo. Yeet. No, not Slovakia. Slovenia. Serbia. No. Serbia. Romania. Wait. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. No, stop it. Right there. Boom. 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 Alright. Alright. And boom, now they have all of the Balkans under their control. So, their empire is pretty large. It spans across North Africa and all the way over to Papua New Guinea and all the way up to Russia. But now they're gonna try and take over some parts of Europe and enter into Iberia yet again. So they declare war on Spain and Portugal, taking out these islands. Wait. Who is this? CV. I think. Who is CV? Oh yeah, Cape Verde also joined. I just almost forgot to mention that. But yeah, they capture Lisbon. They enter into. And they capture Madrid and capture the Balearic Islands. Yay! Now they're back inside of Iberia. And in the peace treaty, we see full annexation of both countries into the United Arab Empire, so we need Portugal. Portugal. And then we need España. Boom. This empire is getting pretty large. They're not going to stop there. As you can see that they're disconnected from this area. So what do? They declare war on Austria. Yeah. They take Austria and Liechtenstein. So go ahead and take a look at that peace treaty in which, yeah, full annexation of both countries. You can't really see Liechtenstein because it's so small, but it's there. And it's in the empire. So I need to go over to the L area. Go over to Liechtenstein. Pretty sure it's colored in, right? Is it colored in? Yeah. We need Austria. Boom. So now we see them invade into Switzerland and take them. With ease. And now we see Switzerland. Oh, God. Switzerland has been invaded into this area. We now see... Now we see them invading into these two over here. And they will fully annex them too into their empire, while also doing a peace treaty, drawing up a new border of this area into Germany. First, Czechia, then Slovakia. And in the treaty, we see Germany actually just getting Bavaria and Baden and Württemberg just getting entirely annexed. Well, actually Hessen and also the Saarland and the Rhineland. And also Frieden and Sachsen. So we actually see them drawing up new borders. Germany still has the north. So that is good. So we need to do that. Boom. And it's not good for Europe because now all of this is going over to... So now we see them invading into Luxembourg and to Belgium, which Belgium will just cede over the land that these guys want, which is just the northern areas. Which they will actually take this area, which I just need to there we go. That looks so weird. Yeah, alright. Sorry, my brain is rotten. Also, they did annex Andorra. I forgot to mention that. So let me just call them in. Wait, Luxembourg, what are you doing? There we go. Now, Belgium, we need to... Okay. Boom, all of this. Now we see them declare war on Italy, the Vatican, and San Marino, which they will enter in here. They take out Italy first. Then they also take Malta. Now they enter into Spain, into France. What am I talking about, Spain? They already have Spain. So they enter into France. They take Monaco too. And yeah, they have annexed all of this area. Which in the peace treaty will fall completely over to the United Arab Empire, which is now fully united. So it kind of need. Oh wait, they forgot something. Hold on. First, let's just do this. Hold on. Let's just get. Where is Monaco? Hold on. Oh, right here. Monaco. Did I get Monaco? Hold on, let me check. Yep, got Monaco. Next up is... Oh wait, France. Hold on. FR. France. Alright. Italia, or just Italy. Boom. San Marino. Wait, what? What the? And then, finally, the Vatican City. And now let me just show you. Alright, so they're actually going to annex a big portion of Russia here. And they'll also annex just a bit of Ukraine here, just to complete their empire. Because they need to connect him. Which Ukraine will actually comply. Which now, they kind of look like the Roman Empire a bit more. But, yeah. So Ukraine and Russia will just agree to give them the land that they want. Boom. Deal. So yeah, Ukraine and Russia will still be alive. Germany is still alive. Everyone is perfectly fine, except for the entire world is like scared of this thing because it's the largest country now. It's kind of the largest country in the world. See? Look at this thing. Like it spans across 4 continents actually, because part of Portugal is in North America. They're in Asia and Africa, and also, yeah, they're in Europe too. God. So now we need to like get all the islands. Oh boy. Uh 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 uh. Uh, 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 eh, eh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes. Oh wait, East Timor too. Hold on. Almost forgot about East Timor. Couldn't forget that. This thing's giant. This is the only country. Wait, if we take off the borders, oh my god, that looks so good. Wow. That is so cool. Bombardiro, crocodile. This empire is the coolest one I've made yet. Hold on, when I just... Alright, that's it guys, bye-bye.